In today's agile work environment, organizations can no longer thrive under top-down, command and control leadership. This is why every modern-day leader must become a coach to be most effective. Individual contributors and teams want purpose-driven guidance and personalized support that helps them grow. That's where the leader as coach model is making waves. Instead of telling people what to do, coaching leaders inspire, challenge, and enable their teams to think more creatively, take ownership, and achieve greater performance. In student development theory, this was referred to as challenge and support. When practiced well, this style strengthens trust, builds team capacity, and drives sustained productivity, making it one of the most important shifts a leader can embrace. What is the business case for coaching as a leadership approach? Harvard Business Review, HBR, reports that leaders who embrace a coaching style foster an environment that encourages learning, innovation, and greater engagement. In an HBR article titled The Leader as Coach, by Erminia Ibarra and Ann Schooler, 2019, researchers highlight that companies cultivating a coaching culture enjoy stronger retention rates and increased resilience through disruption. Moreover, coaching enhances employee self-reliance, freeing leaders to focus on strategic priorities while teams execute more confidently. When leaders serve as coaches, HBR notes they help improve performance through continuous learning and enable their teams to navigate challenges independently. The payoff? More agile teams who grow faster and innovate more fearlessly. Why coaching increases trust and commitment. When leaders take the time to coach, they signal that they trust their team's potential and value their contributions. Trust, one of the most powerful drivers of performance, deepens as team members experience regular one-on-one guidance, active listening, and personalized feedback. A leader as coach cultivates a safe space for open dialogue and diverse viewpoints. Empowers people to make decisions and take calculated risks. Demonstrates authentic interest in people's career goals and personal aspirations. That trust pays dividends in team morale. Employees who feel seen and heard are more committed to their work, which ultimately drives performance. Practical strategies to adopt a coaching approach as a leader. 1. Develop deep listening skills. Great coaches listen more than they speak. Slow down. Give team members your full attention. Clarify their points, reflect back their thoughts, and wait before jumping in with solutions. 2. Ask powerful, open-ended questions. Shift from telling to asking, what options have you considered so far? What outcome would make you most proud? How could you approach this differently? This invites your team to take ownership and build creative capacity. How can I best support you? 3. Set clear expectations and offer support. Coaching doesn't mean leaving people without guidance. Be explicit about goals, deadlines, and parameters. Then make yourself available as a thought partner, someone who helps them brainstorm rather than dictates answers. 4. Provide constructive feedback frequently. Great coaches make feedback a regular, supportive practice. Frame it as a mutual discovery process. Here's what I observed. What do you see? What would you do next time? This co-creates solutions and reinforces a growth mindset. 5. Encourage reflection and self-assessment. Help your team reflect on their decisions and experiences to solidify learning. What did you take away from this? What would you do differently if you had a second chance? The performance payoff, greater productivity, stronger results. When you lead as a coach, teams work smarter and more creatively, reducing dependency on you for every answer. Trust and safety encourage more calculated risk-taking and innovation. Engagement soars because people feel invested in their own success. That translates into greater team productivity and higher performance. Employees want to rise to the occasion because they know they have your support and your belief in their potential. Shift from commanding to coaching. The most effective leaders recognize that they achieve more by coaching, not commanding. Practice regularly. This approach not only empowers individuals to grow but also fortifies the team with trust and resilience that fuels long-term success. Harvard Business Review calls this the most important capacity-building shift for leaders. By becoming a coach, you position yourself and your team for sustainable success, achieving results while building people up every step of the way. Connect with me on linkedin.com/in/Monica Moody Moore and YouTube at Pivot on Purpose.